Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Pangea Mini Table Lamp. This is the 272107. There's also another Pangea table lamp as well as some Pangea pendants, so check them out if you can. So these are comprised of basically these plates that have been forged into a dome shape, laser cut edges with little holes in them to let light out. On this piece, it's going to be one piece at the top. On the other Pangeas, you'll notice there's pieces that are multiply put together, welded together. This is 10 inches tall, so it's about yay big, coming in at 10.4 inches in width and then 10.2 inches in diameter. 6.6 pounds. It's going to be resting on a piece of marble we'll talk about in a second. Why don't we talk about lamping on this? So it's going to be using what's called a candelabra socket. That's the smaller socket that we all kind of grew up with. Remember that? And you can use a variety of bulbs in this. If you want to stick with it incandescent, and this is a frosted incandescent, you can go up to 60 watts in that because of the heat generated by this bulb. These generally also are only available up to a 60 watt because of the size of the bulb for an incandescent. If you want to go LED, which I think you should, you can do that too. So you can use this guy, and this is a phosphorus LED. These are the clear ones that have the little orange lines on them. I kind of like those a lot. And you can find these frosted, and you can find these mostly clear out in the marketplace. I have found this up to a 75 watt equivalent on Amazon, so if you want to go look for them there. But you'll easily find them in drugstores or your grocery store or any hardware store, and up to a 40 watt equivalent or a 60 watt equivalent. So this is also a dimmable fixture. However, the switch on it is going to be an on-off switch, so it doesn't have any dimmer associated with the line itself. You can put this on what's called a secondary line dimmer or an inline dimmer, and there's going to be a link. I'm going to put at the bottom of this fixture, the description. That's going to give you a link to take you to like an Ace Hardware or one of those places, and you basically plug this into that dimmer, and then you can use that dimmer as your primary on-off switch and dim this if you want, but it's totally up to you on that kind of thing. Like I said before, you can find these LEDs all over the place. Easy to get. You can find them in different colors of the light coming out of them. So they're going to be talking about 2700 Kelvin. That's going to be a super yellow light. We'll talk about it in all those videos. They're going to also offer these to you in something called daylight. Daylight sounds like it should be like sunlight, but it's not. That's going to be that kind of bluish white light like an overcast day or a convenience store. That's going to be 5,000, 6,000 on the Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is warm white, soft white, and that's going to be 3,000 Kelvin. That's what we like to use in here. That's the light coming down from the LEDs above me. It's nice, warm white, soft white, 3,000 Kelvin. That's kind of what we like here. The marble that this is going to be resting on is going to be available in two different types. The first one is going to be a black marble, which is very beautiful in its own. Something else is going to be called lilac, and lilac there's a big range of variants, and when you look at the picture you can actually see that range of variants. Sometimes it's going to be almost like totally white with maybe a little bit of hints of a maroony red. Also, there's times it's going to be very reddish, and that's going to be the kind of luck of the draw on it, how this marble comes out of the quarry. So that's very beautiful. My choice on this would probably be something like a 60 watt equivalent LED, and I would probably pick up that dimmer because they're just so easy and they're very inexpensive. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.